Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The compass point midway between south and east, at 135 degrees. A toxic nonmetallic element related to sulfur and tellurium. Occurs in several allotropic forms. A stable gray metal-like allotrope conducts electricity better in the light than in the dark and is used in photocells. Occurs in sulfide ores, as pyrite. The compass point midway between south and east, at 135 degrees. 2. Toward, or in the southeast. The southeastern region of the United States. The compass point midway between south and east, at 135 degrees. Situated in or oriented toward the southeast. Coming from the southeast. Southeasterly breezes. 2. Toward, or in the southeast. A location in the southeastern part of a country, region, or city. The direction corresponding to the southeastward compass point. The compass point midway between south and east, at 135 degrees. In a southeastward direction. The river flows southeastward to the Gulf. Toward the southeast. A toxic nonmetallic element related to sulfur and tellurium. Occurs in several allotropic forms. A stable gray metal-like allotrope conducts electricity better in the light than in the dark and is used in photocells. Occurs in sulfide ores, as pyrite. A toxic nonmetallic element related to sulfur and tellurium. Occurs in several allotropic forms. A stable gray metal-like allotrope conducts electricity better in the light than in the dark and is used in photocells. Occurs in sulfide ores, as pyrite. Be oriented. The weather vane points north. Sail close to the wind. Repair the joints of bricks. Point a chimney. Any of 32 horizontal directions indicated on the card of a compass. He checked the point on his compass. Be a signal for or a symptom of. Her behavior points to a severe neurosis. A specific identifiable position in a continuum or series or especially in a process. A distinct part that can be specified separately in a group of things that could be enumerated on a list. The main point on the agenda was taken up first. An outstanding characteristic. His acting was one of the high points of the movie. A V shape. The cannibal's teeth were filed to sharp points. A contact in the distributor. As the rotor turns, its projecting arm contacts them and current flows to the spark plugs. The dot at the left of a decimal fraction. Direct into a position for use. Point a gun. Indicate a place, direction, person, or thing, either spatially or figuratively. He pointed to the empty parking space. The property of a shape that tapers to a sharp tip. The gun muzzle's direction. He held me up at the point of a gun. A V-shaped mark at one end of an arrow pointer. The point of the arrow was due north. An isolated fact that is considered separately from the whole. A point of information. A wall socket. An instant of time. At that point I had to leave. A very small circular shape. A row of points. Direct the course. Determine the direction of traveling. Give a point to. Intend. something, to move towards a certain goal. A punctuation mark, placed at the end of a declarative sentence to indicate a full stop or after abbreviations. A brief version of the essential meaning of something. Get to the point. A distinguishing or individuating characteristic. He knows my bad points as well as my good points. A geometric element that has position but no extension. A point is defined by its coordinates. A linear unit used to measure the size of type, approximately 1/72 inch. A promontory extending out into a large body of water. They sailed south around the point. A style in speech or writing that arrests attention and has a penetrating or convincing quality or effect. Be positionable in a specified manner. The gun points with ease. Indicate the presence of game by standing and pointing with the muzzle. The dog pointed the dead duck. Mark, a psalm text, to indicate the points at which the music changes. Mark, Hebrew words, with diacritics. Mark with diacritics. Point the letter. 1% of the total principal of a loan. It is paid at the time the loan is made and is independent of the interest on the loan. Sharp end. He stuck the point of the knife into a tree. The object of an activity. What is the point of discussing it? The precise location of something, a spatially limited location. She walked to a point where she could survey the whole street. The unit of counting in scoring a game or contest. He scored 20 points in the first half. Any of 32 horizontal directions indicated on the card of a compass. An artifact that is one of the individual parts of which a composite entity is made up, especially a part that can be separated from or attached to a system. A component or constituent element of a system. Any of the more than 100 known substances, of which 92 occur naturally, that cannot be separated into simpler substances and that singly or in combination constitute all matter. An abstract part of something. The grammatical elements of a sentence. A straight line that generates a cylinder or cone. One of 4 substances thought in ancient and medieval cosmology to constitute the physical universe. The alchemists believed that there were 4 elements. The most favorable environment for a plant or animal. Water is the element of fishes. The situation in which you are happiest and most effective. In your element. Any of the more than 100 known substances, of which 92 occur naturally, that cannot be separated into simpler substances and that singly or in combination constitute all matter. Substance that inhibits oxidation or inhibits reactions promoted by oxygen or peroxides. A common mineral, iron disulfide, that has a pale yellow color. A common mineral, iron disulfide, that has a pale yellow color. A common mineral, iron disulfide, that has a pale yellow color.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.